Okay, we're heading up to look at a car.
We got in on the when did we get in?
Late the 27th. Oh no, it was about 4:30, but by the time we got through customs, picked up bingo, it was 9 o'clock at night, and then we caught the ferry at 10:45 p.m.
Yeah.
And then our friend Senny picked us up in Dukes Point, and by the time we got home, it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. And our first priority right now is to get a vehicle, so that's what we are doing today. And hopefully at noontime we will have our vehicle here, our new vehicle here.
And what else was I going to say? Yes, it's cold here.
It's very cold, as you can see. We are wearing.
We're wearing toques.
Yeah.
People are probably looking at us like you're crazy. What are these guys?
Anyway, it's cold everywhere.
It's cold.
I think it's 0 degrees.
And this is the snowbirds practicing up here. You can see them. Kind of noisy right now, but that's the snowbirds. That's the aeronautical team of the Canadian Forces.
So we'll see you guys at the dealership, and thank you for coming by.
And here's the Mazda dealer that we're going to go take a look at a car. So we're going to look at a CX-5, and probably the Kuro model, because it's got the bells and whistles that I want. I'd like the GT, but they don't have it. So there's a CX-5 there, dude.
Oh, this one here?
Oh, that's probably
The white
there.
one?
That's probably it, because it's got the 19-inch wheels.
Okay, so there is the CX-5 that we will look at today. And there's the red. This is actually choice we can have if we want red.
But I think this is
But I don't like red. I told John I had 2 red cars in the past, and
they look and put the price off. Kuro.
John wants a Kuro. I don't know what that means. I guess it's just the model.
This is it on sale for $49.25.
Yeah, I see. So there it is.
There it is. So one of the things that I noticed right off the bat when I'm like, hey, which one's the Kuro, which one's not?
Yeah, that's
black rims.
Oh, black rims.
That's how I picked it out when I came.
Yeah.
I said that's it, because they're 19-inch wheels.
19-inch wheels and the black rims.
Yeah.
Looks good on the white because it's a nice contrast. The pearl white paint is probably one of the safest colors to have on the road. They say white is, most highly visible. The thing I like about white, my wife asked me to get a white car the last time, is it does hide any scratches or any typical damage you get on normal wear.
Well, that's what I was just saying too. I'm not that fond of white, but she likes white.
I like white.
Yeah, my wife said to me one day,
I love black, but you know what?
No,
You know, old Gino Vanilla, or whatever he's called, black cars look better in the shade.
At night, I would say at night time,
you wash it,
shade.
you wash it, and by the end of the day, it's full of dust.
Yes. Yeah.
I had a black one.
Well, that's you know,
They're
I love
hard.
black too. And that was the thing. The first new one I took home, I said to Rita, my wife, I was like, "Hey, I'm bringing home this beautiful black car." She goes, "Okay, as long as it's a white hatchback, I'm all good." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, white's. So behind the Mazda symbol here is a radar.
Your radar.
That'll
Okay.
help with the adaptive cruise control. The headlights, if you look at those headlights, they're nice and bright LED, HID headlights right here. They're automatic high beam, low beam as well. Okay, and your signal lamps in the outside rearview mirrors are going to flash for when someone's, to let people know that you're coming and going. Up in the windshield here, you've got more cameras and sensors, and for your automatic rain sensing wipers, your automatic headlights, high beam, low beam, and all that kind of stuff. Underneath the wiper blade here, they actually put elements to defrost your windshield wipers. So we get a bit of ice here. So in the wintertime, if you push front defrost, it'll de-ice your wipers, and that element runs right up the side of the windshield here too, where all of the ice and debris would end up. We did a lot of noise dampening solutions to the vehicle when they just came out with this design. They moved the hood up so it carries the wind above the wiper blades. They put in double pane windows here, lots of extra gasketing up top here. The rear doors, when they came out with this design, the rear doors used to open up to about there. Now they can almost 90 degrees. That's 100% leather with with solid bolsters with a perforated part that you sit on. It'll help breathe a little bit better. Back here, these tail lights are also really bright, and the signal lamps built into them, and you got the power actuating the rear door. It has a dual chrome tipped exhaust off the back as well. And then back here, great for road trips. I can fit a lot of luggage in there. Actually, in my CX-5, I can fit 4 guys and 4 clubs. No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
You can put just the middle seat down. It's got these quick releases right there. And then you can put this seat down if you want to get a bit more space, or you can put this side down if you want to get a little bit more space. But with all the seats down, you can sort of see quite a lot of space. This is what we did with for our road trip, because the dog wanted to have a beautiful amount of space to travel in. So we had the dog all set up there in the blankets, and we had all our luggage here. And I suppose we could have slept back there if we had to.
Yeah, well, that's what we're planning on doing too, is sleep in the back.
Back here as well, it does have a power source, so you can plug a cooler in or something like that, or keep something plugged in if you want an air mattress or anything like that as well. Yeah, a little bit of storage underneath here, and then underneath this guy here is your spare tire and tools and stuff like that. Okay. Just a temporary spare tire, meant to get you where you need to go.
Right.
And it does have roadside assistance that comes with it from the factory. And this is a 2-stage floor here. I'm just going to put this back up to make it a little easier. So this guy. Close that lid back up.
Hit the button.
Yeah.
You can unlock and lock the door here. You've got your open and close the rear door here. You can also do it on the keychain. And there's your backup camera right here.
Okay.
Who's driving first?
John, I have not driven for 3 years, so
You haven't driven for 3 years? Okay, well,
I'm afraid to drive in the
we'll find a
Philippines.
spot that's nice and calm. We can try it out.
John will try it
There's
out.
very little traffic.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll sit here on the
Okay,
back.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
can I help you get your seat set up there, John? Yeah, probably all the way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, here's the key. Throw that right there in front of the shifter. Put your foot on the brake and push start. So they're a little bit noisy when they first fire up because it's a high compression motor, and what you're hearing is a bit of combustion in the catalytic converter. Until that catalytic converter gets up to operating temperature, it'll go back down to very little noise. The seats all memorize to the keys, so you can have up to 4 different seating positions memorized.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's real great because my wife and I sit in totally different spots. So when I go to get in the car, I unlock, it goes back to my spot with my key, her key, if she's driving. She gets unlocked with her key. As long as I'm not standing near the car, it'll go back up to her spot.
Wow.
Yeah. So on the door here, you got your rear view mirrors, left and right. And then right here, this lever right here, pull that down and you can adjust the steering wheel where you want it to be. Perfect. Now you can open and close the rear door here.
Right.
This is to turn off your lane departure warning system.
Right.
Automatic headlights, you can leave them in high beam permanently. You got your automatic wipers, so mist off, auto, pull towards me to squirt it. I had to duck a little bit there because I was going to get it in the eyes. And then over here you got your stereo controls. Information will change your speedo cluster a little bit. And then next song, previous song, pick up the phone, hang up the phone. This is the adaptive cruise control here.
Okay.
Have you ever tried that before?
No.
So that's hang back, that's tailgate mode. It measures it by time. 3 bars is perfect.
Yeah.
So what it'll do is it'll adapt the speed of this car to the same speed as the driver in front of you if your cruise control is on.
Right.
Okay? So it will come to a stop if the guy in front of you stops if your cruise control is on. If your cruise control is not on, then you are in control of the brakes.
Right.
And it would rely on it would still have the autonomous braking system that will help reduce collision or stop it in the event of an emergency. Okay? I'm going to sit beside you.
I was looking for the clutch.
Oh,
So this
Because our car in the Philippines is manual.
what kind of car was it?
It's just a Nissan Almera.
Oh, okay.
Almera.
So you got heated seats on this side. It has a heated steering wheel as well. It just heats the sides of the wheels.
Oh, wait here.
Yeah. It has like a dual zone climate control, so you can adjust this temperature different from this temperature. I'm going to put it at about 21, 22 degrees. Is a nice, comfortable place to be. It's got drive modes here. So forward would be sport. See how it turns red around the cluster there? So what that'll do is it'll just simply keep your RPMs up a little higher than they normally would be, because that's where you're going to access more horsepower of the engine. Move it down once, and it will go into normal. Move it down one more time, it will go into off-road mode. That'll make it into a full-time four-wheel drive system. So it'll give you a little bit more grip and traction as you need it. Okay, we'll leave it in normal for now.
Yep.
You have an electronic parking brake here. On,
Right.
pull up, off, put your foot in the brake, push it down.
Right.
This is an HMI commander. It controls everything on the screen up here.
Right.
And you can get features like My Mazda Connect, which will give the ability to start the vehicle from your phone or unlock and lock it. And it also has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well.
You don't have to subscribe to that.
No, you don't have to subscribe or pay for that. Also has, do you guys have iPhones or Androids?
I have an Android.
Androids, so it does have Android Auto as well, because the Kuro doesn't come with navigation. It comes with a GPS.
Oh, okay.
So it tells you where you are in the world, it just doesn't tell you how to get anywhere or where the maps
What's
are.
this navigation SD?
Yeah, so that would be something that you could purchase from a store here, but I would recommend just to plug your phone in,
Yeah,
because
use Google Maps.
Google Maps is far superior than any other
And
automotive.
updated.
Yeah, and it's always updating, exactly. Now, before we go, you want to connect your phone to see what the phone connectivity is like with Bluetooth?
Bluetooth's on.
Yeah, so select Bluetooth, and it should pop up at the bottom here. So it should pop up down here. I'm going to do it right from the screen here, though, so it'll probably ask you for permission, and hit pair, and then when it asks you for phone connectivity, hit allow, and one more probably allow messages. Yeah, so we'll enable emergency assistance call, so it will send out a 911 call if we get into an accident. And now that your phone is connected, we can go to your home screen here, and if you do need to call anyone while you're driving, you got your contacts are all there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it doesn't stay in the car. When you leave, after you leave and come back again, it'll find your phone and download any new contacts that you've added while you were gone. Okay, if you go to your music section on here, then it will wirelessly connect any music that you have on your phone. So we've got, well, Courtenay Mazda, of course, would love to get $42,470 for full price. We have it on sale at $40,925. Our cost on that is $39,625.29. That discount that I've got there of $1,500 includes the Mazda sale event plus our own discount as well. Okay, so at $40,000 $925 plus fees and taxes, and a VIP oil change program, which is 3 years or 8 oil changes.
Oh, is there?
Wow,
Okay.
that's really good.
Your total would come to $46,841.76, all included everything. Where we'd like to be. How's that
I'd
sound?
like to be. Well, you gotta make money too, so it sounds good to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. You might need a bit of time to get your funds together, or?
No, I
We
just,
will get it.
Drive to the
actually,
bank, maybe?
could somebody drive to the bank?
Yeah.
I get a bank draft.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah, what bank do you deal in?
Just the Royal Bank down.
I'll give you a ride myself. I'll
Oh,
let you
good.
talk to Chad, my business manager, first, and then I'll give you a ride down there, okay? So if you don't mind just giving me a initial right there. Awesome. Thanks, John and Maria.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, guys. You guys find it cold here?
Yeah, very cold. It's supposed to be like
When we were
spring.
there, it got down to 19 degrees one night.
Yeah.
And we're
I bet you haven't worn that jacket in a while, right?
Okay.
What's late? And then picture time. I'm gonna grab my my cord out too. What I suggest, John, is to get yourself go to the dollar store and buy a new cord for your phone.
Oh, yeah,
So you can permanently plug in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh,